Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is finally time for Best of Beauty now that it's the end of January, because that makes sense. So I'm not going to be doing a January favorites video because I'm going to be doing Best of Beauty. So I separated this into 3 videos. That seems like what you guys wanted to see, and it works out perfectly for me because I just have way too many favorites this year to even pick one of each category again like I did last year. I tried a whole lot of new things this year, and I picked my favorites, but my favorites are a lot, so we're going to jump right into it. This is going to be the face video. Eyes will come tomorrow, and lips will come the next day. And on my vlog channel, I have the best of health and fitness that I'm posting tonight for you guys. So click below and go check out that video. You guys are really going to like it, and I show some cool stuff from this year for fitness stuff. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump into it. I am trying to collect this so that it's some sort of organized, but it's really difficult to do. I just have so many freaking, amounts of, everything. I've got a bunch of stuff in every category. Okay, first thing is primers. So one of my favorite primers this year was the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. I discovered this actually at the beginning of the year. It's hard when I think back on everything. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo, God bless me. Okay. It's hard when I think back on the year because it seems like I found this so long ago, and I didn't. This was something that I used a lot this year, and it's really good at making your pores look small and your skin look really smooth and prepped for foundation. So love that, and it's a drugstore product, which is great. Another drugstore product, Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro, one of my tried and tested primers. I love this one. It says it smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies, and protects. It does a really good job mattifying. That's what I noticed most from this primer. And then this one is my only high-end primer that I really liked and consistently used this year, and it's the Gorgeous Cosmetics First Base Foundation Primer, and it's really, really great. It's a really smoothing primer. It really evens out the skin, and I believe it's anti-aging as well, and it's got just really good skin perfecting ingredients in it as well, so it's really good for your skin. It's kind of like they advertise as a facial in a bottle. Okay, then on to foundation. So I'm not going to do this in any particular order at all, but one of my favorite foundations this year was the Revlon Nearly Naked. I loved this. I used this all the time this year. I just feel like it's the perfect medium coverage drugstore foundation that looks like a second skin. I thought they did a really great job with it. Another drugstore favorite this year was, and you can see this is my second bottle actually, I'm halfway through it, was my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. And I also really love this concealer, but I didn't put that in my favorites just because I used other concealers a little bit more this year. But my shade in this one, sorry guys, I'll tell you my shade in this one too. My shade in the Revlon Nearly Naked is 150 Nude, and that was a little dark. That was when I was a little tanner. I've got 2 shades of that. And then this one is 260 Buff, and I just love this. I kind of paint it on and then buff it out with a different brush. Then this might be one of my top 3 foundations of the year. The NYX Invincible Foundation. I got this last year at IMAT, so almost a year ago. Fullest coverage foundation. This is amazing. This is full coverage foundation. I wore this to almost all my Christmas parties, all my holiday parties, parties throughout the year, even during the summer when I didn't want my makeup to sweat off. And this is great coverage, but it doesn't look cakey, and that's the problem with full coverage foundations. And my skin doesn't even have too many imperfections anymore. I used to struggle with acne, not so much anymore, but this does not make my skin look cakey. It's just a fuller coverage foundation, lasts a really long time. Maybelline Superstay, love this so much. My shade in this is Sand Beige. Sorry, my shade in the NYX is Light Medium, and this is just a 24-hour wear. This doesn't budge. This looks so great on my skin. It's medium to full coverage. It's not as full coverage as the NYX one, so if you want full-blown full coverage, go with that NYX one or one I'm going to show you in a minute. But this is just so good. I just always go back to this. I switch up my foundation a lot, which you can tell probably by watching this video because of how many favorites I have. But I like to try a lot of new foundations. I'm always looking for the next greatest foundation. And this is my 3rd bottle of this year. I just love this. I think it's great. I use it a lot, and it's really awesome. Looks like a second skin as well. And then the other full coverage foundation from the drugstore I wanted to mention was the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. This is a cream makeup, so this is really full coverage, but it makes your skin look really milky, really silky, really smooth. It doesn't look like a second skin. This is gonna look more like makeup. It is 24-hour wear like the Super Stay, and I just think it makes my skin look gorgeous. I don't think, it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like necessarily your skin, but it looks like it blends in so nicely, and it gives you really great coverage. So if you struggle with coverage, I would really recommend this one, and my shade is True Beige 330. Okay, so another drugstore foundation. I just really liked drugstore foundations this year apparently, but this one was awesome. This was great for me in the summer. This is when I wore it, which is why it's a little bit darker right now, but it's the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation. It has Opti Blur technology, and I will tell you, this blurs imperfections. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. It looks beautiful on the skin, and my shade in this is Natural Beige 206. I'll just show you guys my last drugstore foundation. And this is, I had so many NYX favorites. This is the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation, and this I got at IMATS, and obviously it looks really light. I love using this as a highlight. When I'm paler, I can use it as a foundation, and I really, really liked it as well. Blending it out with Max Fix Plus and a really dense blending brush so that it looks more natural, but it gives better coverage because it's a cream, and my shade is Light Medium MSF04. This is just really great. I love these for highlighting and contouring. If you can believe that I have more foundation favorites. So from IMATS last year, and it looks like I haven't used that much of this actually, but you don't need much of this to go a long way. It's the Lorac Porefection Foundation. Oil-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free. It has SPF 20. So I don't wear this when I'm going out to events because I don't want it to flash back in the camera. But my shade in this is 1410. Oh, PR2 Light. And you need like half a pump or 1 pump of this. And I use my beauty blender with this, and I just love it. I love the coverage. It really hides pores, does a great job. It actually kind of reminds me of a fuller coverage version of the L'Oreal Blur Foundation. This might be my, well no, I think this is my #2 favorite foundation of the whole year, because I'm going to show you my #1 last. But the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, holy bananas, Urban Decay, you rocked it with this one. Huge, huge fan. Looks like a second skin. Really, really, really good. It says weightless ultra definition liquid makeup. That is exactly what it is. It feels weightless. You never feel like you're wearing makeup. When you put your phone to your ear, you don't get your phone covered in makeup. Does that happen to you? Because sometimes that happens to people. And your phone will not be covered in makeup. This is just a really great medium, light to medium coverage foundation. Then, big fan of the Pair, the Gorgeous Cosmetics Base Perfect Liquid Foundation. This is kind of the one that goes with that primer. Really good coverage. It's about medium to full. It's on the pricier side, but it does a really great job at hiding imperfections, and it's really good for oily skin because it's oil-free. Then, we have, oh man guys, I've used this so much. It's like all dirty, I'm sorry. The Lock It Tattoo Foundation from Kat Von D. I was super skeptical when I originally bought this. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it. This is just really, really, really great. It really, really stays. I mean, this is Lock It Tattoo Foundation. That is what it is. It works really well. Love the coverage. Love the finish. Great for pictures as well. My favorite foundation of the entire year is the one I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing this in conjunction with the L'Oreal Miracle Blur. But it is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I got this last year at IMATS when I was with Danny, and I got it at Nordstrom's, and I heard so many great things about it, and I didn't want to spend $60 on it, but I did have a gift card to Nordstrom, and so I splurged on it, and I will never regret this. I'm still not out of this because I do kind of try to wear it with another foundation so I can save it a little bit, but I love this. What a perfect glowing dewy finish, and you don't have to have dry skin or combo skin to wear this. Oily skin can wear this. It still looks nice. It still looks gorgeous. Just set it with a powder. But most natural looking foundation, super second skin like. Like if I've talked about these being second skin, this is like the ultimate. Weightless, doesn't feel like you're wearing a thing on your face. I could wear this for days. I could sleep in it. It's so good. Totally worth every penny spent on this foundation. Okay, so before we go on to concealers, which I have a bunch of, I'll just mention my favorite setting spray this year, which I don't really wear a lot of setting sprays, to be honest. My skin has been way more combo than anything. And so the NYX Matte Finish long-lasting setting spray has been just enough for me, and I kind of squirt it on before my foundation over my primer, and then after my foundation while I'm doing the rest of my face. Okay, concealers. So, first one, you guys, this is my ultimate favorite of the entire year. You know this. This is my third bottle of it. It is the Revlon Age Defying Targeted Dark Spot Concealer Treatment. Don't let the name fool you. This is the perfect under-eye face brightener. I am the shade, I believe it's light medium in this. Yep, 02 light medium. I do the V under my eyes, right up in my, like the flower shape of my forehead, down my nose, center my chin. This has been my favorite brightener all year because it's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it, which is perfect for brightening. It kind of mimics using a concealer and a banana powder all in one. I just love the way this looks. I'm so obsessed with it. If you need a good blemish concealer, I totally recommend the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour. This line, the Superstay line, so good. Totally love this line. The shade that I use in this is Cream. And this helps with my blemishes. So I actually have a giant pimple right here and a giant pimple right here. And what I do is I take this out and I put a dot here and a dot there, and I take my Morphe foundation brush and I just kind of like stipple it out, just like pat it out. Another really good one for blemishes is the NYX waterproof one. The CoverGirl Bombshell did a great job, really lightweight concealer, but it does a good job of hiding dark circles. Same thing with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Again, one of my staples this year. I mixed 2 shades of this to get my perfect shade, but I love this one, really lightweight. I don't like thick concealers because if you're using a thick concealer, it's going to set into the lines and wrinkles no matter how much you set it. Favorite bronzers, high-end, NARS Laguna, Bahama Mama Hot Mama bronzer. You've seen these in so many videos. This is what the Bahama Mama looks like. Super good. I'm wearing it today. Really great, really dark, really blendable. Love the NARS Laguna. Not as blendable as the Balm Bahama Mama, but still really good. Along those lines, my third favorite bronzer was the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I literally use these 3 bronzers all year and barely anything else. So City Color Cosmetics does these Be Matte blushes that are phenomenal. They're matte and they're so highly pigmented. Love this coral color. It's called Fresh Melon. Really gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see how stinking pigmented and good that is. It's so awesome. So I love that. The blush I've been wearing every day for like the last 3 months, I feel like, is this Wet n Wild blusher in, Heather Silk. Really pretty mauve. I'm wearing it today. Love that one. And then this one got me through all summer. I actually didn't wear like another blush all summer other than this one. It is the Too Faced Sweetheart Perfect Flush Blush in Peach Beach. This one I love from Lily Lolo. It's Burst Your Bubble. Really pretty, kind of shimmery mauve-y color. It's like a perfect medium pink for my skin tone. So I've been loving that. And then summer, I like cream blushes, and I'll never get over this. This is the Estee Lauder Mad Men blush. It was limited edition, but it is like one of the most gorgeous cream blushes I've ever seen in my entire life, and it looks good on everyone. And Dior Amber Diamond, it's really hard for me to step away from this because it's perfect for my skin tone, and it just is so finely milled that the light just like grazes off it and makes you like, ah, glow, you know what I mean? So I really use this all year long. And then when I wasn't using that, I was probably using my Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC in, is this Soft and Gentle? Yeah, Soft and Gentle. With 3 powders, you guys. My only powder that's high-end is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Medium. Love this, really good setting powder. Also, I mentioned this before, but my Revlon Nearly Naked, really lightweight, but helps you stay matte all day. And to be honest, I don't use a lot of setting powders. But my favorite setting powder of the whole year is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. And I know that sounds crazy, but this doesn't make me look cakey no matter how much I've had to put on. And I actually carry this around with the actual sponge that comes with it. I know, I'm gross, but that's like, it's so easy to use this under the eye. It's like the perfect sponge for setting makeup under the eye. And that is my Best of Beauty for 2014 face. Stay tuned for eyes coming tomorrow, lips coming on Wednesday, special e.l.f. Cosmetics video coming for you on Thursday. Videos galore this week. Go to my vlog channel, watch my Best of Health and Fitness of 2014 video. I promise that you're gonna love it. Have an amazing day, you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Make sure to subscribe to my vlog channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Is this not like the craziest looking thing in the entire world? Oh my gosh, I promised you guys a NYX swag bag.